Hello and welcome to another quick update about Chainlink. Yesterday in the video I completely forgot to tell you to talk to you about the promised long-term targets for a new all-time high for Chainlink. So we are going to do that in this video. That's why I'll do another update today already. It continues to be my view that the trend is further down here for Chainlink. We're currently hovering just above a $6.20 support level. We are consolidating, in my opinion, that is rather bearish at the moment. It's just a consolidation after a strong red or a couple of red candles on the daily, just sideways movement that normally would suggest further continuation into that direction. What I cannot rule out at the moment is sort of short-term upside here in the wave C. We talked about that yesterday, that basically after the triangle broke here, that wave E broke, or reversed to the downside as anticipated, that this was only the wave 1. We are now moving in a wave 2. There will be a wave 3 down, a wave 4 up, and a wave 5 down. How much we really come down, we will need to see. All we really need to do to put a new low in place and to fulfill the overall scenario is to put a low in place below the wave 3 low from the, middle of May really it was, at around $5.30. So anywhere below that would be fine to sort of give it a chance to reset the count, make a lower low, and start a new structure from scratch, and not such a messy, not build, let's say, a new structure based on this, because it is not really anything you want to build, let's say, new all-time highs on, right? It is not a, it's not a solid structure, let's say it like that. Okay, so this is still the view that we come down further, right? And at the moment, as I said, we can go into the 4-hour chart, then we take a look at the longer term wave count. Here the view is that because we haven't really come down impulsively here, well, even for Link it might look a little bit more like an impulse, but the view is that there is a good chance that this here was only a wave 1, yeah? Then here an A, B, and we're currently putting in the C wave. So basically a flat pattern, or an expanded flat that could be, where we move up in wave C to around 750. That's possible. You currently have a lot of coins and charts where that is actually possible. If we don't really get close to the wave A high, then that would suggest that we are already in the third wave down, and wave 2 was actually already in here, and this is just here the part of the, or element of the wave 3 already. So we've got the wave 1 here, a wave 2, there will be a wave 3 down of 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5. So these are sort of the possibilities here, but really, again, my view remains that there isn't really anything bullish here on this chart until we get above 963, and even then I would still have my doubts. I would want to see a move above 1150. That would put the whole chart context into something more bullish. I had a question from someone who asked, what is if we don't break to the downside? And my answer was, well, then we do go up. It is as simple as that, right? I mean, I would like to see a lower low. That would be good for the chart. It doesn't need to go to 290 to 350. That's sort of an ideal target for that. But the point is, ideally, you want to get a lower low so that the chart can start from scratch, really, to reset the count, because this is a structure that is not really great to build a new all-time high on, as I said. And really, if we don't break down, yeah, well, then we don't, then we don't fulfill this scenario, and we will go up. But again, then we are constrained sort of below 960, 963, and until we get above that level, the downside pressure remains. So this could still, and I mean, I hope not, but this could become a very, very extended triangle still. I mean, no, we haven't even broken below the low of the wave B. That means, this could just still be the wave D. Yeah, it could be. I don't think it is because of the impulsive move down, but then again, we had quite an impulsive move down here as well. Just need to be open. As long as we don't really break below the wave B low, it's not confirmed, this count, but I think I'm leaning towards it, especially as we're hovering below this ascending trend line, right? So yeah, focus further on the downside, especially as long as we don't get above $9.60. So long-term target for Link Chainlink, sort of all-time high targets. That is all based on the assumption that Chainlink will, or Link will recover, of course, which I hope it will, which I think it will. So we can just do a rough estimate, or let's say not estimation, but a measurement for the target. Let's say we make one more low. Let's say we go to $5. Just I need to base it on some assumptions. And then this would be the low of the wave 2, because this was a wave 1 high back in May 21, coming down in wave 2 now. I think it's not finished yet, at least no evidence for that. And then the wave 3 to the upside, that is the first major all-time high target, should take us to $92. I think that's quite decent for something like Chainlink or Link. And that would be only the wave 3, and that's the minimum target. Could even go down all the way up to the 200% extension, $112, $113. Then there should be a wave 4 down and a wave 5 up. That would be the second all-time high target. And then we talk about maybe $150. Yeah, so this is sort of course, a bullish interpretation. It's based on the assumption that Link will recover. With altcoins, there's always risk, so this is not guaranteed, but this is the target. Should Link recover and should it move to a new all-time high, then you're looking at these prices. So that's my update about Link. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.